Lawyers for former Congolese rebel leader Jean-Pierre Bemba are challenging the case against him at the International Criminal Court. VOA West Africa correspondent Scott Stearns has our story.
Prosecutors at the International Criminal Court are charging Bemba with 2 counts of crimes against humanity and 3 counts of war crimes for leading troops into the Central African Republic to put down a coup attempt against then-President Félix Patassé. At the time, Bemba was leading a rebellion in northern provinces of the Democratic Republic of Congo against the government in Kinshasa. His movement for the liberation of Congo was supported by both Uganda and the Central African Republic. Bemba eventually won a vice presidency as part of a 2003 peace deal. Elections that followed put him in a head-to-head runoff against President Joseph Kabila. Bemba lost that vote and was charged with treason after his militia fought government troops in the capital. He's now being held at the International Criminal Court's detention center in The Hague after being arrested in Belgium in 2008. Defense lawyer Nkwebe Liris says the case against him is legally inadmissible.
Honorable juge, je ne vous demande pas d'être certain.
I am not asking you to be certain that this case is inadmissible. I don't want you to be convinced that this case is inadmissible. I ask you to verify, based on the level of probability, whether this case is admissible to the court. And this case is not.
Liris argues that Bemba has been denied due process in part because he's facing trial in the Netherlands rather than in Africa.
Il n'y a même plus commencement de preuve. Il y a une preuve irréfutable.
There is no longer even the faintest proof. There is one irrefutable proof. That is the interference of politics in this case, particularly in sending Mr. Bemba to the International Criminal Court.
Spécialement dans le renvoi de Monsieur Bemba.
The Central African Republic's lawyer in this case, Emile Bison, says Bemba's legal team is using delaying tactics to obstruct justice.
La défense parle d'abus de procédure. Je pense que c'est elle qui, aujourd'hui, c'est vrai que...
The defense is talking about obstructing the procedure, but it is the defense today that uses delaying tactics to obstruct the law. I think truly it advances this means with a frivolity that is highly lamentable and abusive.
Avec vraiment une légèreté hautement blâmable et d'une manière abusive.
Bemba's trial was initially scheduled to begin this week, but was delayed so judges could hear the defense motion of admissibility. Pending a ruling on that motion, his trial is now scheduled to begin July 5th. Scott Stearns, VOA News, Dakar.